As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing was ridiculous. I mean, tribunal or no tribunal, it was a joke, a complete and utter joke. There's no way I wasn't anything but completely fair to that woman.
So, we all know the format by now. This is your opportunity to feedback on any aspect of your working lives, good or bad. I want to hear it. So, who'd like to start this week? Billy?
Yeah, I'll start. I just wanted to give you a bit of feedback on the sales trend data on CGS. You know, the nitrate sales. Yeah. We were talking about. I've been looking at the year-on-year trends, and it looks like we're up about 22.4% in gross sales. So that's pretty good, obviously.
Good. All right. Thank you, Billy. Michael?
Nothing so specific. I was just wondering perhaps what other people feel about the way that the new arrangements are working out. This administrative creativity, that's more or less how it is.
Laura?
Yeah, just one little thing. I've been working on the CGS with Billy, and I think I've learned quite a lot from it, actually.
Good.
But I really would like a change, and I'd like to learn something new, so I was thinking of maybe I could learn, to do the records or something.
Okay, well, I mean, I've talked to Billy about this, and certainly I think Billy has found your input immensely useful. Is that not the case? If you're feeling that you're not being stretched at the moment, then that's obviously something we have to deal with. Off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure how that might, what way forward might be best. I mean, it occurs to me that if we were to meet up and identify where you feel your weaknesses and your strengths are and where you'd like more training, then let's do that. And by all means, if it means teaming up with Michael or with Vivian or with anybody in the future, then of course we'll look upon that favourably. Okay, thank you, Laura. Anybody else? Well, unless anybody else has got anything else to add, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you very much for all your input.
No, there was something I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
And that's my desk. It's been moved. I've been moved to a different section.
Right.
I know I've had other responsibilities put upon me, but I'm not happy about having my desk moved.
Okay. Well, I have to say that they are the reason why you have been moved primarily is purely for practical reasons. Since we've reorganised the office, there are only so many PowerPoints, so cabling and stuff has become an issue. So a lot of you would have noticed that various bits and pieces have been moved, and your desk, Vivian, is a victim of that. I have to say though, in defence of that move, I think, to be honest, the more we can break out of the old kind of mindset and move away from the old departmental setup, the better.
Yeah, but nobody asked me. Nobody said, do you want to go up there or whatever. I was just moved.
Right. Okay. Well, we meet regularly on like this, just to discuss any changes that have been taking place, and so I try and give you a forum to discuss stuff like that. I'm afraid I don't have time to consult everybody over every single issue. I apologise for not asking you about your desk, but...
Well, I appreciate you can't ask everybody about everything, but I still think it would have been nice to have been asked.
Well, why don't we give it a couple of weeks and see whether, in fact, it isn't actually a better relationship for everybody. I mean, I don't quite understand your reasons for not wanting to move the desk, other than that you weren't consulted. Give it a couple of weeks, and if it's still an issue for you, Vivian, do come back and we'll talk further about it. Okay?
I'm just a wee bit concerned about Billy, in so much as every time you ask him if everything's okay, he always gives you a fantastically positive answer. Yeah. And I'm not sure whether he's aware that it's okay sometimes just to ask for a bit of help.
Yeah, okay, I'll put them on.
You can sign that one off for me, please, Lynn. And have a look at this classification and labelling stuff. They're talking about 0.5%, and I'm sure historically we can talk about a different figure.
Okay. I'll sort that.
Fuss about a desk.
That was fine, actually. I just talked about the CGS, you know, the nitrate figures I've been doing.
So.
Right, so, okay, I'm happy about that one. What about then the 5 little ones?
No, just leave those as they are, that's fine.
But group them.
Vivian, I hear you straightened Simon out about the desk.
Well, what do you expect? I'm not happy about it.
No.